What's going on, guys? Just came back to this job site. The guy told me to come back and pick up some more wood. Look at all this ugly wood, guys. I mean, this tree was all over the place, I guess, and there's just so much of this stuff is going to be boiler wood. I'm not crazy about the walnut because it's not the greatest. It's not really bad wood at all, but it's not the greatest. So this is another one of those species that I like to spread out of my loads. But look at this. There's just so much boiler wood here. I'm not liking this at all. And it doesn't end here, guys. There's this pile over here too. And I see there's a lot of bad cuts. There's a lot of short stuff in here. And I'm going to end up having to finish off the rest of the truckload with some of this. So I'll just pick and choose what I want out of here. Yeah, this is just ridiculous, man. I can't sell a lot of 12-inch, guys. I mean, in the end I can, but people don't want it, right? And that's the thing. You know, so I guess a lot of this smaller diameter stuff, you know, the ones that you just split into two and you get 2 logs each, some of those are still usable. Yeah, I'm really going to stay away from those short ones, man, especially because I got this load here. I'm not liking this at all, guys. Anyways, let's get loaded up. It's going to help fill the boiler bin a bit. Actually, one of my customers needs a chopping block, so I'm going to keep an eye out for anything that's good for that. I told him that I'll get some nice American elm that, you know, you can never split open with an axe. But I haven't seen any elm lately. So I'll see if I could find something in here. Maybe I could use this one. It's a little big. But we'll see what happens as I start moving through all this wood. Scrap metal. Pretty heavy, I think. You can't say I didn't try. That's still almost a full load. It's probably about 80-85% of a full load. I only go like 3 feet high. So I've done my work here. I'm going to tell the guy that I don't want any more of this wood. If it's still sitting here for a while, then I'll come back and take some, you know, because it spreads out, but it's probably not going to be here for long. They're going to demo this house. So this is why it's nice to actually have your own saw and then bring it to the job site and cut. I'd like to get a second saw down the road and keep it in my shop so that when I leave there to go get wood, I don't have to go all the way to my wood yard in the east end to go get the saw and then, you know, maybe go out west after that, right? But it'd be nice to just go to the job sites when they're actually cutting the tree and cut how I want it, because it just saves me a lot of hassle. And overall, what it is when I have certain stuff, especially the boiler wood, especially the stuff that's really knotty and everything, I'm selling that at green price and I'm selling it in bulk, right? Most of it anyway. So it's making me less money. That's the problem. Okay, back at the wood yard, you see that a lot of the snow is melted. Almost everything's gone here, but this area is in the shade, so it doesn't melt too well. And I just went and I cleaned up the ground here, and I just been picking out some of this wood out of the pile. I'm starting to work like as if I'm getting ready for a lot of wood to come in, because spring is here. So I got to get on it. Plus, when James Bainton comes back with the Easton Main 37D, I got to make sure I have a lot of wood here. So I'm just pulling out all the 16-inch. There's a bunch of walnut that can go over to the pile for James. And this sugar maple, I have to cut it into smoker wood. Ooh, that's stuck. Yeah, there's a few 16-inch pieces in here of walnut, so I'll move that over. I'm just making a pile over here on the right for the Spico splitter. I'll bring that over and clean that up real quick. There's some dry ash in that pile too. Okay, so I'll just move these big ones out of the way. These might end up being boiler wood. Some Norway maple. I want this stuff on the outside so that I can just get rid of it quickly. It's not just sitting in here. The wood that's going to process quickly, I want that on the side so that I can keep this pile open so I can roll everything back. Right there. Geez, these are heavy, man. This is the base of the tree, so this is where all the water is. Norway maple is not known for being specifically very heavy, but yeah, these are heavy, man. Plus they're a little bit knotty, so I got more density to them. Okay, now I got a nice pad to dump here. Okay, now it's open up here. These will get moved over up along the right side, along the IBC totes. And I'll dump this wood in here. Cutting block piece for that guy. That one. Okay, nice out in the open. While I'm here, I might as well just throw these up, make some more room.
Big wood, man.
Yeah, big wood.
Holy shit.
This is black walnut. This is that tree they make the live vegetables out
Holy
of.
shit. Your bed, man. Your bed's done.
Yeah, it's gonna get some repairs.
You need some plywood or something.
No, the plywood's no good because all the shit doesn't come out of the truck like it.
Oh, it rips.
Yeah, so but I have the metal because when I built this truck, I got the metal to do everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't do the front because I added the extra height, I added the tailgate and the first set of floor. So I did so much work and I had to get back on the road, right?
Yeah. So you just gotta weld the metal to it back on it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take that in soon and get it done. Yeah, there's definitely some wood that I gotta pick out of here because all this stuff that's cut nice, it's gotta move. So then I'll just move the rest of it back here. It's funny, I hate moving wood around because, you know, it's extra work, right? But it makes sense anyway. Okay, I moved all that wood back. Took me about 15 minutes, but nice and packed away. All this stuff's available here to get out the saw and cut into quickly. And then this set over here is all ready to be split for boiler wood. So I can easily make a lot of room there. So the customer coming for the chopping block, he wants a little wood, so I'll give him some of that super dry honey locust. I'm just gonna cut this little sliver off the chopping block here. Now this has one of the limbs coming off on the side. So right where it's that round center and it's curving into the other section, that side's gonna be the side that he's gonna be chopping the wood on. So I'll show you. So you can see this whole section where the limb was going like this and coming out. And then the rest of it underneath there was going this way. So I'm just gonna cut this sliver off and then he's never gonna be able to hack through this. good too to keep the moisture from rotting this thing out is this has this cut here is a little bit curved, so when this is lying flat, there's going to be some air that can get underneath the chopping block while it's sitting on the ground. Okay guys, that's about it. I got a little bit of wood for the shop and some kindling, and I moved that out because I'm going to start piling up wood up there for when James comes again. And I'm going to batten down the hatches because of the big rainstorm tomorrow. I was supposed to do a big junk removal job tomorrow, and I told the guy I'll come in Saturday morning, and then I was just talking to my landlord and he said there's tons of rain coming in, so it won't be then. I might do it Sunday afternoon, it depends, but if not, then definitely Monday. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff.